I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like everybody they tiptoe around with this social media, but what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequence.
What just happened between Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert has left fans completely speechless. After months of silence, the truth has finally come out, and it's explosive. Iman wants full custody of their children, a move that has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. And Teyana? Well, she didn't take it well. Her reaction? It lit up the internet like wildfire. This isn't just a messy breakup. This has turned into an all-out war. As the drama unfolds, we're left to wonder, what caused this sudden shift from a seemingly perfect family to a full-blown custody battle? Let's rewind and take a closer look at their love story, their sudden split, and the shocking events that led up to this moment. Teyana and Iman were once seen as the blueprint of love in the public eye, hip-hop royalty and NBA charm wrapped in one perfect package. Their story began in 2014 when they first crossed paths, and it wasn't long before their romance became the talk of the town. They were the couple that everyone wanted to be. Their Instagram posts were filled with love, their red carpet appearances were flawless, and their VH1 reality show, Teyana and Iman, gave fans an inside look into their seemingly perfect life. They even had a GQ photo shoot that cemented their status as a power couple. People loved them. They were the modern-day version of the perfect fairy tale, a love story that felt real. In 2015, they welcomed their first child, Junie, and in 2020, they expanded their family once more. They seemed to have it all: family TikToks, red carpet glitz, a strong fan base, and an undeniable bond. But behind the scenes, cracks were beginning to form. Everything appeared to be perfect from the outside, but slowly the facade started to crack. No one saw it coming. It was a slow unraveling, and by September 2023, Teyana dropped a bombshell on the world. She announced their separation. She made it clear there was no infidelity, and that there was still love between them, but the damage was already done. The world was stunned. How could such a beautiful couple, who seemed to have everything, fall apart so quickly? What followed was even more surprising. Court documents revealed the true depth of the issues between them: disagreements over finances, parenting, and personal boundaries. Iman, according to sources, felt disrespected and iced out of major decisions concerning their children. He accused Teyana of turning their kids against him, a claim that rattled everyone who had been rooting for the couple. Teyana, meanwhile, was struggling to keep her composure, fighting to maintain a sense of normalcy for her children. But the real shock came in March 2025. Iman, out of nowhere, filed for full custody of both children. No one saw this coming, not even Teyana. The suddenness of the move left her blindsided, and she couldn't hide her emotions. The internet exploded, and Teyana's reaction only added fuel to the fire. She took to Instagram with a cryptic, now-deleted post that simply read, "You will regret this." Fans were left speculating. What did she mean? Was this the start of a long and bitter battle? Within days, things escalated. Teyana was spotted leaving a family lawyer's office in tears, and sources close to her claimed she had an emotional breakdown during a public appearance. TMZ reported that she canceled a series of scheduled appearances, a clear sign that things were getting worse. Her fans were quick to notice the emotional turmoil in her latest music drop. Lyrics seemed to point to feelings of betrayal, manipulation, and a sense of losing control of her life. It was as if Teyana was laying her soul bare for the world to see, a public confession of the heartbreak she was feeling. But even with the emotional outpouring, the question still lingered. How would she respond to Iman's custody filing? As the drama continued to unfold, the reactions from their families only added to the chaos. Teyana's mother, Taylor, came out swinging in her daughter's defense. She called Iman's move strategic and cruel, accusing him of trying to manipulate the situation to his advantage. Meanwhile, Iman's family seemed to rally behind him, with one relative saying, "He's always been the primary parent when cameras weren't around." It was clear that both families were divided, and their support or lack thereof only fueled the growing tension. Those who are closest to Teyana have described her as feeling attacked and cornered. This emotional state, which many insiders claim has left her drained and overwhelmed, reflects the intense public pressure she has been under since the beginning of the custody battle. The situation, as it escalates, seems to have reached a point where Teyana finds herself unable to cope with the barrage of speculation, media scrutiny, and legal challenges. Some sources even suggested that she might consider filing for a counter-custody move of her own. Such an action, if taken, could dramatically escalate the already fraught situation. In a fight that seems more about control than anything else, Teyana is not going to back down. She has invested years of effort into building this family, and the thought of letting it crumble without a fight is unimaginable for her. Her desire to retain custody of her children is not just a legal battle. It feels personal, almost like a fight for her identity and the very essence of what she has worked so hard to create. At the same time, the public sphere has been equally active in debating the situation. Social media, particularly Twitter, has erupted into a fervent discussion that pits fans against each other, with the hashtags Team Teyana and Team Iman dominating the conversation. These hashtags have become more than just markers of support, they have taken on a life of their own. However, the rumors swirling around the couple are not limited to these claims. As the situation intensifies, whispers about a mystery woman, allegedly seen with Iman, began to surface, adding a new layer of complexity to the drama. Was this mystery woman the real cause behind their split? Did infidelity play a role in the disintegration of their relationship, even though Teyana had initially denied that cheating was a factor? The rumors have only fueled the fire of speculation, with some fans questioning whether Iman's alleged involvement with another woman could be the hidden factor that led to their falling out. Others have pointed to Teyana's relationship with her career as the possible root of the issue. One fan even wrote, "How do you go from supporting her music to trying to take her kids?" This rhetorical question highlights a sense of betrayal, felt by many who see Iman's actions as contradictory to the support he once showed her in the early days of their relationship. As the rumors continue to spread, opinions become more polarized. There are even those who argue that Teyana, given the way she has shaped and nurtured their family, is the one who truly deserves to retain custody of the children. One particularly passionate supporter wrote, "She built that family. She deserves to have them." This statement reflects the belief that Teyana has been the primary force behind the family dynamic, and that her bond with the children is irreplaceable. Looking ahead, the legal battle seems set to reach its climax. Court hearings are scheduled for early May 2025, and experts predict that the custody fight will likely drag on for months. With both Teyana and Iman being public figures with significant resources and fame, this legal battle has the potential to get even messier. The public has been watching closely, and it's clear that the media circus surrounding this case is far from over. If the judge rules in Iman's favor, Teyana could find herself facing limited visitation rights, which would significantly alter her relationship with her children. The thought of not being able to see them regularly could be devastating for Teyana, whose role as a mother is central to her identity. For Iman, winning full custody could offer a sense of validation and control, but it would also place him in the difficult position of co-parenting with someone who has, for better or for worse, become his adversary. Either outcome represents a huge loss for one party, and the tension between them only seems to grow with each passing day. Sources close to the couple have revealed that both Teyana and Iman are exploring the possibility of therapy and co-parenting classes. These steps suggest that they are trying in some capacity to work together for the sake of their children. However, the wounds are still fresh. Emotions are running high, and neither side appears ready to back down just yet. The idea of compromise seems far from attainable at this point, as both Teyana and Iman are deeply invested in the outcome of the case. Their personal feelings, as well as their desires to protect their children, have created an emotional landscape that is difficult to navigate, even with the help of professional mediators. In the meantime, the brands and companies they work with are watching closely, knowing that their endorsement deals and contracts could be affected by the fallout from the public drama. In the entertainment industry, image is everything, and a bitter custody battle involving two high-profile figures could damage not only their personal reputations, but also the brands they represent. The pressure to maintain their public personas while dealing with the private turmoil of a custody dispute is immense, and the stakes could not be higher. The public's role in this situation cannot be overstated. Social media has become an arena for fans to voice their opinions, many of which are colored by personal feelings of loyalty and love for one or both of the parents. While some might argue that this level of public engagement is a reflection of society's increasing investment in celebrity culture, it also serves to intensify the emotional strain that both Teyana and Iman are already under. Fans feel they have a stake in the outcome, and their voices amplify the pressures faced by the couple. Teyana and Iman's every move is scrutinized, and this public scrutiny has only served to heighten the already significant emotional toll. While fans may feel entitled to share their opinions, the reality of the situation is much more complex than the public is often willing to admit. In the end, the question of who will emerge from this battle victorious remains uncertain. What is clear is that both Teyana and Iman are fighting for what they believe is best for their children. Their personal feelings, however, complicate the situation. Neither can afford to lose, and the emotional toll this battle takes on them, both as individuals and as parents, is likely to be immense. This custody case will likely leave deep scars, no matter who is awarded primary custody, and it's difficult to see how either side can truly emerge unscathed. The court's decision will not only affect their relationship with their children, but could alter the trajectory of their careers and personal lives. In the end, the question may not be who wins or loses, but how both Teyana and Iman manage to move forward after this emotional and public ordeal. The next few weeks are going to be critical, and it seems like this battle is far from over. The world is watching closely, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Who do you think should get custody? Was Iman right to file for full custody, or did he just destroy any chance of a peaceful resolution? And what about Teyana? Can she hold it together, or will she fight back even harder? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Don't hold back. We read every single one. Hit that like button, subscribe for more updates on this ongoing custody drama, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss what happens next. Trust us, you won't want to miss it.